Hi there and welcome to Get Indie Gaming, where we're picking up the regular coverage following a little summer break. In today's episode, we're taking a look at 5 indie games of recent months that you might have missed when they first came out onto the market. Coming up in our indie game Hidden Gems of September, we have a rare outing for an indie game beat-em-up, a funky and fresh rhythm game, and topping the bill, a game that sees you filling the shoes of death itself. Please be sure to click that like button, and if you're new, why not subscribe to stay in the loop for all things Get Indie Gaming. With that, let's get started with this month's countdown. Let's begin with Floor Kids, this September's number 5 hidden gem, and one that came out early doors this year and certainly hasn't been played in anything like the numbers it truly deserves. Here we have a rhythm game about good old-fashioned classic breakdancing to some old-school tunes, care of Kid Koala, one of the scene's long-time heroes. Recently backed with a touring stage show of sorts, Floor Kids offers an easy-to-understand gameplay mechanic which has you throwing some cool shapes with a flick and turn of the controller. While not specifically billed as such, we got the most enjoyment from this one via couch party playtime with friends and family. It's pure good old time fun that never takes itself too seriously, and in Floor Kids we have something for more than the heads and those that know. Number 4, The King's Bird came out on the PC in late August. While 2D platformers are 2 a penny, The King's Bird combines an artsy style with its greens and oranges, and with fluid flying mechanics and easy to master controls, in a way that few others have delivered as of lately. While the story is fairly simplistic and nothing too much to write home about, it sees you acquiring an old hidden power and delivers some pretty spectacular moments. It's certainly easy to play at first, although the difficulty does ramp up towards the later stages of the game. The King's Bird delivers a casual and enjoyable experience, perfectly suited as something to unwind with come the end of a stressful day.
Where do ideas come from? Who plants the seed that grows into a creation? I have this idea about a figure who goes on a journey of sorts.
Taking the number 3 slot for September, we have Inked, a stunningly and absolutely gorgeous puzzle game about a hero without a name or voice who's laid down their sword in place of a pen. It comes with stories within a story, where the game pivots back to the viewpoint of the artist penning the work and features their room that's in a bit of a state, following a harrowing event whereby they're using their art as a medium to channel their grief and anger. The puzzles are straightforward for the most part, although the real draw comes from the beautiful artistry at play. Joining this, we have an on-point and subtle music score that's perfectly in keeping with the rest of the game. Inked launched in April this year on the PC.
Shaolin versus Wu-Tang.
At this month's number 2, we have Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang, a rare as hen's teeth indie game beat-em-up that forgoes many of the cliches within such a genre and presents a game that features a fine selection from various schools of martial arts using anonymous protagonists. Given the artwork at hand here, together with the music and character designs, this one's certainly a homage to the 1970s martial arts films we watched, or at least one of us watched back in our youth. As for the actual fighting, it plays well enough, with hardly any monstrously long combinations to learn. You of course can punch, kick and hit with a weapon with various degrees of strength and hardness. All in all, it's another game that's great fun, and it's simply enjoyable to play, and one that deserves a higher spot in people's wish lists.
For Penny Dowood, death had a strange flip side. Literally.
Welcome to the other side, where if you're here, you're most likely dead.
But for Penny, there was no rest in peace.
At the top of the pile for September, Flipping Death from Zonic sees you play as Penny, where Death has gone on holiday and left you in charge. Penny soon learns she's able to help restless spirits with their unfinished business by popping backwards and forwards between the land of the dead and the land of the living. Flipping Death is quite honestly a bundle of fun with its quirky, offbeat sense of humour, and Penny and many of the other characters with their dialogue is full of character. The overall design and how it all plays together with the fun puzzles, engaging action platforming and clever end means for us, Flipping Death is highly recommended. Out now on all the usual platforms except mobile, with a physical version expected soon for the PlayStation 4 and the Switch. With Flipping Death at the pointy end of this month's rundown, it's soon time to wrap things up for today's video. As always, it's great to see your thoughts on this video and anything indie game related, so please let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Still to come this September, we've our recommendations for games worth picking up this month, our Kickstarter overview, and a couple more things we're keeping under our hats. As always, many thanks for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you all back here soon for more indie game videos.